Hi, 3301 peeps. Dr. E here. Hang on, I've got something on my screen. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but I'm turned off. So I can't see it either. Dr. E here. Welcome to week 4 of 5 in English 3301. And we are rocketing along at a good pace. We are working on our major project 2. In the video for last Friday, I talked about genre and the way in professional writing and all writing we write a particular way because we expect people to read a particular way. And we use examples of um, recipe cards, police reports, doctor's orders. Um, I'm going to add to that thought the idea of a discipline because people who work in different disciplines think differently. Engineers are trying to apply science to get something done in a real world, for example. Criminal justice majors are always thinking about the law in terms of enforcement. And again, different ways of doing different things. Educators are generally thinking about ways to take whatever material they know and to give it to students in ways that will make sense to them. So they're disciplinary ways we think about disciplines. And so we're going to read an article called Academic Disciplines and Professional Literacies and ask some questions about that because I want you to begin self-consciously and deliberately thinking about ways in which um, your discipline thinks and more importantly communicates. A very brief example. For many years, I've worked with engineering majors, and engineering majors did okay when they took technical writing, but when technical writing professors went into labs and talked with engineering students right when they were doing a lab, we talked about, okay, why are you writing this report? Who is going to read it? What is the purpose of it? What professional use is going to be made of it? It was really transformative because they began to see writing as not just a way of uh, getting a grade, but really writing is a way of thinking in their discipline. And that's how I want you to view your discipline. And writing in it is how does writing the way you write reflect the way you think in your discipline and then your field. So we're going to spend some time on that. And then we're going to take that work and we're going to do a deep dive into 3 major documents. And again, as you've read your assignment already, that the major project 2 is a deep analysis of 3 documents from your field. And what I've done is I've created a guide. It's a Word document, a series of questions. And I'm going to ask you to read one document from your field very thoroughly and then fill out this document as carefully as you can. Now, you're not going to be able to answer every question for every document. I'm going to see if I can share this with you real quick. Um, and I'm going to share this document. Uh, and this document looks like this. And you've got 3 different documents, the title and the link. If you got, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but a lot of these questions are going to be answerable. They're not all going to apply to you. So don't feel like you have to fill out every single column. But I'm going to ask you to do this for this coming assignment for Tuesday to fill out one of these documents. And then for next Friday, I'm going to have you fill out for the second and third document. And I encourage you to spend some time on this because the more time you spend really analyzing these documents, and this is thing I'm sharing with you is a way to get you to do that in detail. It's much easier to write your final report. Um, and It's coming up quick. We've got the draft and then the major project due next week, and then we've got your final reflective memo as well. So it's all happening in the next 2 weeks. And let me encourage you to get started early, to ask questions, because this assignment, although there's a lot of steps, it's really not that hard. And almost every student I've had who's done this assignment, they say, "Oh gosh, once I got started, it wasn't that hard," but they felt unsure or unclear, so they put off starting it. And let me encourage you not to do that because it's summer school. But good work so far and press ahead. And I look forward to reading more of your writing. You take care.